Hey, welcome back to our complete Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Self-Defense Course. I'm here with Erkan Mete, and we're working still on takedowns, one of the 5 core areas of Jiu-Jitsu that you need to learn. I actually count 6, which is standing self-defense techniques, takedowns, clinch work, groundwork, striking, and the philosophy. Okay, so that's why we're spending so much time on this. If you can't get the fight to the ground, then all your grappling won't help you. Okay, so we've been working a lot of takedowns, first from the clinch range, then kind of the hand clinch or judo range. Now we're gonna work a little bit more from the free range. Now, this takedown can be done from all of these ranges, but we're gonna work it from a free range, okay? And this is gonna be what some people might call the snatch single, okay? There's some really important details on this, and then we're gonna do a finish called running the pipe, okay? There are many, many ways to get to single legs. There are many different kinds of single legs you'll get to, and there's many finishes. So this is not all of them. This is just one very high percentage one in my experience. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, if his legs are bladed, this is when the single leg is most valuable. If his legs are square, you're gonna tend to go to more of a double leg situation. Okay, so if he is bladed, you don't have to be super bladed, but here. Now, right now we have what we call a closed stance, which is he has his left leg forward, I have my left leg forward. This would be an open stance, okay? So one of the mistakes people make when they go for this particular single leg is they do the same entry they do for the double leg, and they end up getting guillotined. So what they do is they step with their inside leg, and so their head naturally goes on the outside, and then they get guillotined. There is a way to do the head outside single. We covered this in our duck under. But for this free one where I'm shooting more from this front and less from the side or the back, I want to get my head on the inside. So when I step, it's not gonna be this leg, I'm gonna step with this leg. So I'm stepping with my back leg coming outside of his lead leg. Okay. Now here's a really important part. Do not bend over. I want to make sure I connect as much as possible. This is something I'm a big proponent of. I said before in the clinch situation, if I'm pinning with my shoulder and I'm holding and he moves away, I can't hold this because I only have one point of contact. If I'm connected from my hips to my head, even with one hand, he tries to pull away, it's very hard. So I'm not shooting like this, okay? The other thing that's really important is my posture is upright. This is probably the number one mistake I see with people doing single legs, besides putting their head on the outside, is they go in like this. Not only am I in danger of single legs and cross faces, or him sprawling on me, is if I connect with my shoulder, and especially if I'm down by his hip, he's able to bend over me. This means, one, he can sprawl his legs back, and he can put weight on me. So if I come here and he starts putting weight on me, I'm gonna get broken down. Okay. Even if he doesn't sprawl and break the hold, I can't pick his leg up. There's too much weight on it. So the important part, jiu-jitsu is what?
Lazy.
Lazy. If I try to pick your leg up right now, I can't. But if I push that same side back, the leg becomes very easy to pick up. So what I want to avoid is you ever being able to bring your shoulders over me. That's how you're gonna break the hold, right? If I can keep your chest back, behind your hips, you're gonna have a very hard time putting your leg back on the ground, okay? So when I step in here, my body is upright, my head is upright. Where are we strong?
Where we look at.
Right, so if I'm looking down at the ground, what happens when you push on my head? Yep. Now, if I try to pick your leg up, I can't. But if I drive into your body, your leg comes right up, okay? Now, a lot of people will grab around the knee. That's perfectly fine. I personally like to try to reach as low on the calf so that I try to keep his leg as straight as possible. Once he starts bending his leg, he has options to counter. Okay, so when I step in, I'm gonna lower my level a little bit. Look at my posture. Very good. My hand is low, crossing my hands near his calf. Now I'm gonna drive forward. The leg comes up, and then I'm gonna pinch it between my legs, okay? I know some advanced wrestlers will be more in line like this, but for fundamentals, we're just gonna pinch it tight. Very important again that I am not gonna go here and then put my head down here. Okay, Because if I put my head there, you're going to start posting. Also, he's going to start maybe reaching for the kimura on this arm. Yep, I'm going to get myself in all kinds of trouble there. But if I come in and I got good posture and I'm here, you're trying to kimura or reach, try to sprawl on me. Because you can't bring your chest forward, right? Okay. So what I really want to emphasize, probably the mistake we see the most is what people go like this, and then they try to pick the leg up. I need to drive through him. So when I go, I'm already driving. The leg will just come up. Now my back is straight, nice and tight. Now we have the leg. Let's do it on this side once. So I'm here. I step, good posture. I don't try to pick the leg up. I just keep walking. Catch the leg. Good posture here. Now we got the leg up. Now we're going to finish. So a lot of times people will just keep the hands locked on the leg, and that's perfectly fine. I personally, as you'll see, let go and go to a tight waist control. This is for two reasons. I feel like it's a little stronger takedown ability to rotate his hips, and also if I lose the leg, I can work right into body attacks. If I just lose the leg here, sometimes you stomp it down and maybe now I'm trying to come up, you're fighting me off. So I come in, I walk through, I go tight. This hand transfers. Head is up. Now, here's the important part. I need to spiral him down. Okay, that's the most effective way. So I want to take him towards his back. So the motion is going to be a very simple motion. I'm going to do it about face. I'm going to step back and turn. I'm not doing this. I'm not running around in a circle. I'm moving him, not me. Okay? If I make a tight circle, you see how far you moved? Mm-hmm. But I barely moved, right? Mm-hmm. So let's get going this way. Let's come forward a little bit so I don't push you into the fence. I come in, tight waist. I'm going to step back with my right leg, pull with my right arm, push my head down. That last part is important. I'm pushing my head down to force him down over his hips. So I'm not, let me have your leg. I'm not just spinning around like this. Okay? As I spin, I bow. Let's get you on this side, just about a 45. Come forward. I step, I come in, switch, step back. Here. Okay. Notice I don't fall with him, right? From a self-defense perspective, I don't necessarily want to go to the ground. Okay? Let's do it once on this side. One more time. Come a little bit closer. There we go. Step. You try to sprawl. My head is in your chest, so you can't, right? Control. I'm going to pull on the hip. All I'm doing is turning. I actually push on his heel. Now a little detail, by the way. When I land, I'm cupping the knee. One of the reasons I like this tight waist is as soon as I come here, I pull the knee this way. So if he tries to put his legs on me or kick me, I can pass. I go like this. Sometimes you put that foot on me, and now you're playing open yard. So I immediately land, and I can pull and settle in. Okay. You have any things to add that I'm forgetting? You've had me teach this so many times.
No.
Okay. So the important details, when he goes, he's got good posture. He's not just trying to pick my leg up. Here. But he drives into me, my leg will just pop up. He keeps head control, he tight waist. Good grip on the knee, he steps back. He does not fall. He's already in good position. Perfect. Okay.
You don't want to talk about the setup?
No, we'll do that later in the self-defense when we go with the striking and the, yep. All right, so hope that helps. One of the most effective and foundational techniques you'll learn. Practice this, we practice this all the time.
We practice it all the time.
All right, great.